WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound. Puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, with brick by brick we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub. This WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges. 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah. Running it up, no time to play. You know it's on, yeah. The greatest builds inside 2K.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man. And after the game last night, bro, I had to make a Jalen Brunson type build. I know they already got the template, but I had to tweak that just to make it a little bit better, man. So first and foremost, if you're gonna be making this Jalen Brunson type build, you're gonna have to start off with a high close shot. So for this close shot, we're gonna take this up to an 88. And with that 88, you do get all of the best finishing badges for close shots. So the 88, we do get Hall of Fame Giant Slayer, Hall of Fame Pro Touch. I mean, you're gonna be able to finish around the basket near those bigs, which is very important to what Jalen Brunson does as a player. And of course, we want to get all of those floaters, man. So with the best floaters in the game, or with some of the best moves in the game, you know what I'm saying? The float game, we're gonna have that on Hall of Fame. All of these layup badges will be going absolutely crazy to kind of match what he does as a player, man. So we got Gold Slithery, Gold Bunny, Hall of Fame Scooper. Like, this build is going to be able to go absolutely crazy. Now, he doesn't do a lot of dunks, or pretty much any dunks, but we're going to go ahead and put some on anyway. We can go to a 45 for the driving dunk and a 45 for the standing dunk. You'll be able to do both of those things, like, just a little bit, not too much, you know what I'm saying? Just enough to make it something you actually do have in your bag on the fast break, because this build is pretty fast. So we're going to go ahead and use that a little bit. So for the mid-range shot, this dude is an elite mid-range shooter, man. So if you want to be an elite mid-range shooter, you're gonna take that thing up to a 93. But we're not gonna disrespect his three in any way, shape, or fashion on this channel, man. We're gonna take it up to an 86. You do get that silver agent threes. You got gold blinders from MIDI. You got the gold deadeye from MIDI. Even a little limitless range to kind of round the build out. But because we went so high on the MIDI, we do get a lot of those other shooting badges on a very high level. I'm talking about Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame guard up. You know, we do get that gold space creator, which is going to help you kind of make those highlight mid-range plays that Jalen Brunson is able to make, man. And of course, the best badge in the game, we got open looks on Hall of Fame and mini magician on Hall of Fame, man. Both of those badges will help you out tremendously in making this type of build. So with the free throw, we're gonna take this up to a 90, and with a 90 free throw, I'm not gonna lie, man, I done seen some 96s, 94%, slightly early, slightly late miss. But with this 90, bro, you should be all right. Make sure you pick a good free throw. When I say good free throw, I mean like something that kind of matches the timing of your jump shot. So if you like fast jump shots, I would suggest like Klay Thompson's free throw, Steph's free throw, like shots like that to kind of like mirror that, so you'll be better at shooting free throws, man. So for the pass accuracy, we're going to take this up to an 87. He is an elite passer, and we want to make sure that the build encompasses that as well. For the ball handler, we're going to take this up to an 86. Now, you don't get like the best dribble moves in the game, but these will be very serviceable dribble moves that you'll be able to use. The speed of ball, we're going to take this up to an 83. I know lately it's been like a lot of hype around builds with no speed with ball. Look, man, I'm not fooling with that. I feel like I have a bunch of builds with low speed with ball, like big men and stuff, and they feel slow to me. I'm not on the wave of no speed with ball, but that's just my personal opinion. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that down in the comment section, man. Are y'all on that no speed with ball trend? I'm personally not, but hey, man, it's y'all money, y'all builds. So for interior defense, I'm taking it up to a 55. Now, you won't get a lot of stops, but for those guards who invested so much in like their three and their dunk, when they don't get threes or dunks, like, you will most likely be able to affect that shot. And with the interior defense, you will likely be able to pull some players out of their animations, man, because they're low strength guards. So you'll be able to play a low defense, man. This build is like primarily like a rec type build. So for perimeter defense, I'm gonna take this up to a 75. Now, the Jalen Brunson template does not get clamps. I wanted to add that to this build to make it just a little bit better. We're gonna take this up to a 45. Now, you won't be able to get many of them, but you might be able to get in the way, man. Bump steals are the way to go in this game anyway, and you're more likely to have more success from bump steals than you are from actually reaching for the ball more more often than not. So the block, we're gonna take it up to a 44. The defensive rebound, we're gonna take this up to a 61, man. It is a small guard build, but to make it more like Jalen Brunson, you do have to be able to rebound at least a little bit. Now, this build is high speed. When I say high speed, he has an 82. You know what I'm saying? Like, but most people don't go very high on the speed. They usually do like acceleration. So with you having this speed, you'll be decent, man. And for the acceleration, we're gonna take that up to an 82 as well. One of the badges that I love on this build is that spot finder, man. Spot finder helps you get open a lot. I love that badge. Now for this strength, we're gonna take it up to a 45 because, like I said, I do want to have clamps on this build. For the vert, we're just gonna take this up to a 60. And that will get you aerial wizard, so you'll be able to catch some of those things. And like with that super high layup, super high close shot, you'll be able to get a decent amount of putbacks. And last but not least, we're gonna take the stamina up to a 99, bringing this 6'4", 190 pound build, well 6'2", 190 pound build with a 6'4" wingspan. I feel like this is pretty solid, man. Let me know what y'all think about the build down in the comment section, man. Now we can go ahead and finish this build up because I think the build name is decent. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got shades of CJ McCollum, Jalen Brunson. I wouldn't make a Jalen Brunson build without the comparison. And we got Trey Young on there. Now, that does give you a diamond 3-level threat. Let me know what y'all think about the build name down in the comment section. And I will actually go to the Jalen Brunson template build to kind of like show you why this one's a little bit better than the other one. So I did already make that. So I got this one right here. I'm gonna just delete it and start it over so y'all can see how the build starts out and kind of where I went and put my own stamp on the build. So this is the original Jalen Brunson build. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a 96 close shot. I think that's a little bit of an overkill because you don't get, in my opinion, any additional badges. Maybe that gold whistle, but I don't feel like that's super important. So I went ahead and put that down to an 88 to, you know, kind of like redistribute the points. The 87 ball handle, that only gets you killer combos on silver. I feel like you could do without that. And of course, it doesn't come with the right amount of perimeter defense to get clamps. It doesn't come with enough strength to get clamps. So in order to make, and it only has a 95 stamina. I definitely feel like in order to make this build a little bit better, you do have to change those types of things, man. But I will show you what the original build comes out as. You know, and you kind of get that dope animation, man. I do feel like they kind of missed the mark just a little bit. Like, these template builds aren't optimized for badges. So that's why I like came through and kind of optimized it so you can get more badges. You can get better badges. You can get badges that you don't even get. But the offense heavy point name is fire. So that's one thing I will say that the template build does have over the one that I made, man. Because the offensive heavy point, it's a pretty dope name. I can't front. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and slide on out of here, man. But before you do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's your boy Don, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.